Yeah. What up, Deadass Poets Society? What up, Deadass Poets Society? It's that dude Levi Tate,
your boy Non Plus,
and here we go again.
Yes, sir.
So we've been digging in this bag of new music that has come out, and one of the pioneers has dropped something monumental at the age of 60. Guess who?
It's Uncle Ricky. MC Ricky D.
Nice. I like
yeah, man. Slick Rick, bro.
Slick Rick with the Victory album.
Yes, sir. On Mass Appeal Records.
Right.
Part of that 7-album rollout that they're doing.
That's right.
All Legends.
Yes.
So he's the first one.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's the first to do it. All right.
Yes,
one.
Sir.
There you go. The first to do it. And give me your overall synopsis and or take of the Victory album.
Bro, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it's like
being sincere.
1000%.
All right.
I'm not gonna say it's a classic or anything like that.
All right.
But bro, like I gotta say I'm impressed.
Okay. What impresses you the most?
Bro, he sounds like he's still like in his 20s, bro. Like,
okay.
His voice is just as crisp as like Lottie Dottie and Mona Lisa. The swag is still there. The flow, like it's crisp. It's clean. You know what I mean? There's a couple things I would have liked to be a little different. But bro, at 60 years old, this is quality. Like, not to shade anybody, but this is better than Busta's last few albums. It is. It just is, bro.
Flames.
It just is, bro. It is.
Right.
You know, it's just
talk about it.
It's produced well.
Okay.
It's clean. There's a couple songs that saved to my playlist immediately.
Okay.
So and it's grown on me since then. So that's my take. You know what I'm saying?
I got
Slick Rick, bro. Like, he's a legend. He deserves his respect. First of all, so I had to give it a listen.
Yeah.
But you know, I didn't have to save anything, and I ended up saving a few things. So
I got
definitely good.
So my take was a little bit different. I think I agree with the overarching theme here in that he's a pioneer, 60 years old, and he still got it.
Still got it. Voice
was crisp, as you've said, but sonically, I don't know if I was like in love with it, right? So there were a few, tracks on there that obviously appealed. To your point, we're gonna, slot those into the playlist and listen to those on repeat. What I will say, on the first listen, I was like underwhelmed, but after probably like the second or third, I was like, oh, okay, I kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where if you're patient and you listen to it a little bit, it will grow on you. So with that being said, we decided to take a look at one of the featured tracks. It's called
Documents.
And
featuring your boy Nasir Jones.
That's right. So we think it's a banger, and we're gonna give it a listen and break down some of these lyrics.
Yes, sir. Oh, also just to add on, there is a visual with the album as well. Okay. It came out. They showed it at Tribeca Film Festival.
Yep.
Actually, the day we're recording this, what's today? The 20th.
That's right.
It came out at 12 o'clock today.
Okay.
So I watched it during lunchtime. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Artistically, like, it feels like something Hype Williams might have recorded.
Yeah.
So it's dope. You know what I'm saying? And it does add a little bit. Still not a classic by any means or whatever, but it's dope.
Now, that was
I would recommend
for the entirety of the album?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So it's like, it plays out like a short film.
Got it.
And then there's like songs that go with the whole theme.
I got it.
Yeah.
I love that, though. That's super creative.
Thanks.
Right? So I think, to me, honestly, that is a little bit of a lost art, right? In terms of curating and also complementing the music with actual visuals, whether or not that's videos or short films or what have you. So I like that. You got to give them some credit for that.
It's a dope way to do a rollout too, right? It's different. It's artsy.
Yep.
I saw they also did a panel where Nas was interviewing Slick Rick.
Right.
For Mass Appeal.
He was talking homage to him, right?
Nas loves Slick Rick. He always, you ask Nas who's the best rapper ever, he never says it's Nas. He'll always give homage to Slick Rick, Cool G Rap, all that. So, but it was dope to see Slick Rick get that.
His flowers.
Get his flowers. The audience was into it. And he talked a little bit about the process that went into making the album and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it all adds to it. So,
was there anything that impressed you that you learned differently once he, during the interview?
Yeah, well, what was most impressive is like Slick Rick doesn't need to do this.
Right.
He loves to do this.
Sure.
He was talking about it in the interview. Like he'd be home recording because it's fun for him. Because he's an artist and he loves it. And I guess Nas approached him with the Mass Appeal idea, and he was like, "All right, let's do it." I got a couple things lined up, so I thought that was dope. You know, if you love something, art, sports, whatever it is, like you never really stop it.
Yeah, of course.
You might not do it at the same level, like if you were playing sports, but music is different, bro. Like you could be 90 and rapping. Like if nobody's listening, who cares?
Right.
Like, you do it because you love it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And if you can, tap in with some people even at 60 years old, that's even more, even more impressive.
Without a doubt. And speaking of impressive, the other piece that I think you guys should know about this is that he actually produced his track.
Facts.
So with that being said, let's get into
run it. Let's do it.
Yeah, Slick. 008. 1964. Feel me? Now what's up, sis? What's the problem? Now, here's the file. Now they got me like a top agent shogun, watching me program. Hot nigga go from smash and explode. Check the fabrics he want from sass on the flow. Get the documents on, here we go. Now they got me like a top agent shogun, watching me program. The hot nigga go from smash and explode. Check the fabrics he want from sass on the flow. Get the documents on, here we go. Now me and my kid, now they got me on a plane, Madrid. Can't say what's good. Documents, he won't break to retrieve, send pick, back team and quiz. Hurrying, homie in the lobby, honey, studying the lottie-dottie. Once a piece, a hunt's a chief. Bodyguard study charming, one spot to sneak, kid a weakness, I peeped it. Housekeeping, leaping, he's sleeping, give a little piece then. Click, click, pick, skip. Off to me, what did me? Hush, what me, Jimmy? List the white collar crimmy. Hope do the right thing with I bring bricks. Don't post a keep a copy for me just in case I'm trifling. Might get in trouble though, hype nigga like the flow. Life of a double O. Now they got me like a top agent shogun, watching me program. Hot nigga go from smash and explode. Check the fabrics he want from sass on the flow. Get the documents on, here we go. Now they got me like a top agent shogun, watching me program. The hot nigga go from smash and explode. Check the fabrics he want from sass on the flow. Get the documents on, here we go.
Pitch that alcohol at the back of your neck after a fresh cut, sharp and dressed up. Sway Valley Doughboy grace, the 88 911 Porsche in the car chase. Hit the switch, drop oil and slot safe. Double base, go yard, place your bets. Subway series, yanking Mets. Sticking up the game again. Yankee and the Englishman. Who the best storytellers? Keep it a Will Chamberlain. Gangsta and a gentleman. Cameras and bow ties. Fragrances, lemons are top died. Suave Monaco flow. Universal audience watches us. Green Burmese lotus flower. Silky as tuck. Connected like Clarence Avon. Respected like Stringer Bell and Barksdale Avon. It pulls at my heartstrings just to stay on. I got a song by Ricky and Nas, Black Bonds.
Now they got me like a top agent shogun.
Alright,
Check the fabrics he want from sass on the flow. Get the documents on, here we go. Now they got me like a top agent shogun, watching me program. The hot nigga go from smash and explode. Check the fabrics he want from sass on the flow. Get the documents on, here we go. Excuse me, Mrs. Winterboss. Yes, 008 seems to be acting unusual. Should we send the asset? Send the asset.
Fire, bro.
So that was a 007 / John Wick-ish type of...
100%. He's actually said 008.
Yeah.
And like, they're both referencing it in different ways.
Yeah.
So Slick Rick is talking about like the espionage portion of it, like getting documents, like how you retrieve things and as a double agent.
Right.
Nas was talking about it from like the debonair, like the man of the people, like dressed in his black suit, got the car, like slick oil, that like James Bond.
Right.
So it's fire, like getting both of their perspectives on it.
Yeah.
But bro, like, it's fire. Like the whole song. I'm gonna say, of course, Nas took it. For sure. Like, that's no question.
Hey, if I had polled you 1,000 times, I'm sure the answer would have been the same.
Nah, not every time.
Blindfolded.
Not every time, but what I do love is the homage he pays to Slick Rick at the end.
Yeah,
You
no
know,
doubt.
even when he's lighting them up, he's still giving them props.
So on that note, I got a question for you. Having listened to this song in particular and any of the others on the album, is there any that you feel rises to the occasion of or rises to the stature of a children's story?
Oh no, dude. Nah, man.
Okay.
Bro, Children's Story is like a top all-time hip-hop song, bro. And the crazy thing about it is, bro, Slick Rick got like 3 or 4 of those. Like that level, bro. Like Mona Lisa, Lottie Dottie, you know what I mean? Like, bro, that's the thing, bro.
I don't know about 4 of them, but
Bro,
you know,
bro, like he influenced
maybe 3.
everybody.
I'll give him 3.
Minimum, bro.
All right, fair
Minimum.
enough.
Like,
All right.
bro, he influenced everybody.
So what I would say though is that for me personally, when I think about Slick Rick, I can't help but this is not associate myself with that song Children's Story, which is why I brought it up. So if I am thinking about the world coming to an end or whatever the case may be, and not to be doomsday or what have you, but if I needed to put something in a time capsule for future generations to have an experience with hip hop, Children's Story is going in that capsule.
Facts.
You know,
1000%.
so you gotta have that.
1000%. I agree 100. Yeah, yo, there's no denying that.
Yeah.
But it's too high of a bar to hold them to. It's not even fair, bro. Like, dude, like we'll never make a song like that in our lives. Millions of people will never make a song like that, and you expecting the guy to do it twice.
Hey.
It's not fair. Like that's like when people go at us. Oh, he never made another Illmatic. You make an Illmatic, bro. Like
Right.
you can't.
Right.
He can't. Like,
Right,
and he
right.
shouldn't because people change. They grow. Like he's
Sure.
not gonna be talking about the same things he was talking about when he was 19 or 20. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Yeah.
and it's also like, in my opinion, there's a lot of nostalgia too involved. Like you grew up on that. Like it has a place in your heart. Like deep.
Sure.
You know, like
Sure.
this song hasn't even had enough time to do that,
Understood.
and it won't. To be fair, but you got me.
Yeah.
There's
no doubt
biases.
about it.
There's you know.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, dude. Like if you hearing the R&B song and you got your first kiss, that'll never happen again. You know what I'm saying? Like that song is special to you. Just like first time you hear a dope rap song like Children's Story, that's special. You feel me?
Yeah.
Has a place.
But give it some time. I just don't think it's gonna come to that.
Nah, bro, it's not
Yeah.
gonna happen, bro. We'll be
Not
there
at all.
before this gets done.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. No doubt
Yo,
about
that
it.
being said, you want to run it back?
Yeah.
Let's see what we
dig
get.
some
Let's
lyrics.
catch into some lyrics.
There you go.
Yeah, Slick. 008.
The production was not bad, bro.
19.
Considering it's Slick Rick.
Yeah. No doubt.
Feel me? Now what's up, sis? What's the problem? Now, here's the file. Now they got me like
One
a
second.
agent shogun.
Considering the fact that it's Slick Rick, you just said something to me that I'm like, okay, do you think that if you're gonna go down the path of producing something on your own, and I got someone else in mind who did something similar. It's a OG rapper that we revered a lot who did some of the same things, and not that it's quite the same, but when does it make sense for you as the artist that is breaking out of your comfort zone and getting into the production to actually tap into someone and say, you know what, here's what I produced. I need some of that season on it just to make it,
Get a good engineer, get something.
or even another producer who's done it or has done something that makes people move or whatever the case may be to evoke a certain
I
sentiment.
got you.
Tap into them, right? So I think he was onto something and is missing just a little something. And I hate to keep going back to the Children's Story.
Yeah.
Something about that just made
Oh,
you
dude.
move, though.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
That's just special.
It just hooked you,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, no question.
This is almost there. I feel something.
Like you feel like he still got the ability to
Yeah.
do it. It just hasn't.
Well, I mean, the ability was there. Like him rapping, no issue. What I'm saying is, production-wise, it was missing just a little bit of
I got
something.
like a little bit of polish or a little bit of that oomph. Like,
Yeah, just
I got it.
yeah, just close.
Yeah, you know, for it to be him and maybe like a couple other people help him do it,
Yeah,
it's good. But what you're saying is it could have been elevated.
it could
I
have.
can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that for sure.
But anyways,
And I think honestly they did that on purpose because it's an art piece.
yeah,
It's about him and his legacy, and that they had the video behind it. Like I think it was like a conscious decision. Like they have the budget. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
they could have been like, "Hey, Hit Boy,
yeah. Throw
like
something on there.
Yeah. But I think it was like a conscious choice. But I see what you're saying. It could sound better.
And the person that I had in mind, and who is again a pioneer who did something recently that was similar,
Rakim?
Rakim.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
And I'll say this.
I was
too.
impressed.
Yeah, same here.
But tap into someone.
What I hope for both of them,
Uh-huh.
Rakim and Slick Rick, is that they make another album
Sure.
and we see the progression.
Growth.
Yes.
Yes.
Because like in the Rakim album, there was a lot of features, like a ton. Like I mean, like he might have got one verse in every song,
Right.
which I get. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's
Like he's
rusty,
coming back into the
yeah.
game. Yeah. Just like in the posthumous DMX album, like maybe there weren't enough verses for him to have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Same with this, right? Like short songs, not as many features, but he kept the songs really short and there's a lot of skits.
Right.
But I think it's attributed to that, like coming back in, getting fresh again.
Yeah.
But that being said, bro, I think if they do put out another one, it's gonna be even better.
I think so too.
Yeah,
Find the stamina, Slick.
let's do it.
All right.
Watching me from that hot nigga go from smash and explode.
The visual.
Here we go. Now they got me like a top angel shogun. Watching me grow. To the hot nigga go from smash and explosion. The fabrics he worn from sass and the flow.
Explosion, the fabrics he worn, like
Mm.
this is like a James Bond movie. Like you got the explosions in the background, you got the dude with the black tux. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Not me and my kid. Now they got me on a plane, Madrid. Can't say what's good. Documents, scheme on break, one rate to retreat, send pick, back team and quiz. Hurrying, homie in the lobby, honey, studying the lottie dottie. Once a piece of humps and
It's just
cheese.
so fire, bro.
Yeah.
And he sounds the same.
Yeah, he
Like,
got the flow.
studying the Lottie Dottie.
Yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
sounds like he's in Lottie Dottie stuff, bro.
Yes. Yes.
Fire.
Hurrying, homie in the lobby, honey, studying the lottie dottie. Once a piece of humps and cheese. Bodyguard study charming, my spot to sneak, hit a weakness, I peeked it. Housekeeping, leaving, he sleep.
Housekeeping. And he's still doing the dual voice. You know how
Yes,
like Mona
yes.
Lisa, he's talking to himself
Of
and he
course.
changes the voice depending on the character. I
Lottie
love
Dottie.
that. Love it, bro.
Yeah. Who
Like
is
Mona
the
Lisa?
fairest of
Yeah,
them
yeah.
all?
If you see me walking down the street.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. That's
got
like
it.
a Slick Rick thing, bro.
Yeah. No doubt.
Study charming, my spot to sneak, hit a weakness, I peeked it. Housekeeping, leaving, he sleeping, give a little piece then. Click, click, tick, skip. Off to me, what did me? Hush, teaching me. The white collar creamy. Hope do the right thing with I bring bricks. Don't post a keep a copy for me just in case trifling. Might get in trouble though. Hype nigga like the flow. Life of a double O. Now they got me like a top agent shogun. Watching me program. Hot nigga go from smash and explode. Check the fabrics he worn from sass on the flow. Get the documents from. Here we go. Now they got me like a top agent shogun. Watching me program. To the hot nigga go from smash and explode. Check the fabrics he worn from sass on the flow. Get the documents from. Here we go.
Pitch that alcohol at the back of your neck after a fresh cut, sharp and dressed up. Sway Valley.
The visual,
Yeah,
bro.
you know
Alcohol at the back of your neck after a fresh cut.
You know it.
You can feel it. You can smell it.
Okay.
Like you know that smell, like when
Sure.
the barber puts a little alcohol
I know
at the
the
back of your
fucking
neck,
feeling.
bro. And like he's giving you that through words.
Absolutely.
Like when like I can smell the brute.
Yeah.
you
you
know
go.
that smell, whatever it is, the alcohol.
Right.
And then like fresh cut, sharp and dressed. Like I'm visualizing him like in London, like dressed in a tux with a freaking dope shape up. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
Yeah, no doubt.
Alcohol at the back of your neck after a fresh cut, sharp and dressed up. Sway Valley, dope boy grace. The 88, 911 Porsche in the car chase. Hit the switch, drop oil and slide safe to home.
Switch, drop, oil, slides. Yeah.
Safe to home base, slide, because like in baseball, you slide into home and you're safe, but home base in this situation is the hideout or whatever, where the
Right.
spies go.
Mhm.
But the part right here with the hit the switch, drop oil, and slide safe, like the old James Bond cars where he hits the button
Yeah.
in the car chase and the oil comes out the back and the dude slips off the road or whatever.
Yeah. He's giving you mad visuals.
Dope visuals.
Boy, Grace, the 88, 911, Porsche, the car chase. Hit the switch, drop oil and slide safe to home base. Go yard, place your bets. Subway series, Yankee Mets.
All baseball. Go yard, like when you hit a home run, you went yard. Place your bets. Subway series, the Yanks and Mets.
Yep.
Sticking up the game again, Yankee and the Englishman.
You know,
He's the Yankee.
of course.
Slick Rick is the Englishman. Fire.
The switch, drop oil and slide safe to home base. Go yard, place your bets. Subway series, Yankee Mets. Sticking up the game again, Yankee and the Englishman. Who the best storytellers? Keep it a Will Chamberlain. Gangsta and a gentleman.
Keep it a what?
What did he say?
He said, keep it a Wilt Chamberlain. You got the reference?
Yeah.
How many points did Wilt Chamberlain score?
Right.
100.
It could be that, or it could be.
Oh, it's a double.
Yeah.
All the women who slid through. Oh, bro, I didn't even catch that the first time.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Literally, because James Bond be keeping it Wilt Chamberlain on both of them.
Right. Exactly. Known for it.
That's dope. I'm glad you caught that, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't catch that the first few times.
Yankee and the Englishman, who the best storytellers? Keep it a Will Chamberlain, gangsta and a gentleman. Cameras and bow ties, fragrances, lemons are top dyed. Suave Monaco flow, universal audience watches us. Green Burmese, lotus flower, silky as tough. Connected like Clarence Avon, respected like Stringer Bell and Barksdale Avon.
Respected like Stringer Bell.
All wire references.
Exactly. And who played him?
Idris.
Idris Elba,
There
who
you
was
go.
executive producer of this album.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
He's been like back in Slick Rick for a while now.
Okay, that's
And
what's
he
up.
had a lot to do with this album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Connected like Clarence Avon, respected like Stringer Bell and Barksdale Avon. It pulls at my heartstrings just to stay on. I got a song by Ricky and Nas,
Black Bonds.
Now they got me like.
Black Bonds double also.
Yep.
Like
That's
they're
right.
Bond
Yep.
as black men, and also they're literally black
Right.
James Bonds.
That's right.
Yeah, fire.
Pulls at my heartstrings just to stay on. I got a song by Ricky and Nas, Black Bonds.
Now they got me like a top agent shogun, watching me program. Hot nigga go from smash and explode. Check the fabrics he want from sass on the flow. Get the documents on. Here we go. Now they got me like a top agent shogun, watching me program. The hot nigga go from smash and explode. Check the fabrics he want from sass on the flow. Get the documents from. Here we go. Excuse me, Mrs. Winterbottom. Yes, 008 seems to be acting unusual. Should we send the acid? Send the acid.
Dope.
There you go.
Fire. So now after listening to it again and breaking down the lyrics, feel the same way or?
Yeah, it doesn't change my view, but like I said, I do appreciate the song.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
And,
It's a dope song.
As I stated before too, the more you listen to it, the more that you get immersed in it and appreciate the product.
Facts. Yeah, for me, definitely the top song on the album. Also
Right.
like Landlord a lot.
Right.
There was one, I think it's called See Me Cry or something like that. That
Yeah.
song was fire too. Foreign is dope.
Yeah, I mean, look, creatively, he was stretching on this.
Yeah, yeah. He went
doing
in.
some different things.
He went in. It threw me off a little bit with like the house beat one and
Sure.
the club one, but there's a purpose. If you watch the video, you're
Right,
like,
it
okay,
fits in.
it fits.
Yeah.
But you know, when you're just listening to it in the car as an album, you're like, oh, I want to hear more music.
Right.
I want to hear more of what he can do.
Right.
But yeah, man, overall, thumbs up for me. Definitely dap up.
Yeah. There you go. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, again, let us know what you think, man. We just got into it. It's a lot of new music out there. Slick is doing it at the age of 60. You know, still sounding crispy. You know, so let us know.
Yes, sir. Always make sure to like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. We out here.
La-di-da-di.
We likes to party.